Very personal. Perfect. Well, let's see if that personality works out in game number 1 as we send it to our casters.
Thank you so much, Neil. Yeah, and well, I think he's not going to be too upset because he gets to play Earth Spirit, right? You know, it's the other classic crit hero, Cruel Summer.
That was the last Taylor song he listened to.
Oh, was it?
You didn't see the thing before.
No.
Quinn asked him which Taylor song he listened to.
He did not spell Taylor correctly.
No.
Aurora.
Right. Sorry, that's a different artist, I guess. My bad.
Cruel Summer. We'll see if it's going to be a Cruel Summer. Do you know that one?
No, I actually don't know any of her songs after Red. I quite like Taylor Swift. I just didn't happen to listen to much after that.
That's fair. I know that one. That was one that was big last year during a Cruel Summer. I'm not going to try and sing it, not just because I think that we would lose a decent chunk of viewership, but also because I don't remember the words.
Actually, fun fact, if you guys want to steal Lyrical's identity, he shares a birthday with Taylor Swift down to the year.
That's right, I do. December 13th, 1989.
And
Thank you for doxing me.
And what is your number? What do you guys call it?
What?
We call it a SIN number.
Oh, my... like
social insurance. What's it called there?
Social
you guys
security.
Don't have social insurance, right? So you have a different number, I guess. Huh?
That's true. Social security.
Yeah, just list that off for the broadcast too. Credit card, digits. Quinn got a kill here on Skitter. Important things are happening.
That's big. And now Snake King also taking a bit of a beating. If you already are going to have a good lane in mid, being able to start it with First Blood 2 is super nice. And, well, this would be pretty big, too, if Snake King can survive. It's a lot of time wasted, and Ace going to have to run back out. Misses a couple of those first round of creeps.
Maybe I could, slowly get the info out of you throughout a broadcast. Oh, what was your first pet's name again?
Right, yeah.
You know?
I just don't respond. Not going to answer that question.
Oh, but social engineering, so much fun, just like Dota 2.
That's one.
And the panel talked about it. We got ourselves a Dragon Knight versus Sniper mid. I like CY's reasoning. No one can beat it mid, so they don't even try. They just throw a DK there. But with a Hoodwink ban, like Tsunami was bringing up there, it comes some other heroes, most namely the Amar Razor, right? That's a frightening guy.
He drinks their milkshake.
He loves that
one. Often.
Yeah.
Do you think he's actually seen the movie? Probably.
Do you think he actually gets milkshakes?
I would. I love milkshakes. Big fan. Although I found out recently that milkshakes are different in America than most of the rest of the world.
Where's Razor from?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not going to answer that.
We got to call him.
We got a stun now, Snake King trying to stay alive, and that one's going to keep Snake King alive for a second longer. And, I mean, he's not in lane with a lot of regen, but the Enchantress is hard to knock out of there. Quinn comes back in, punches 9 a few times, and Amar was able to get pushed back by those cogs. Couple denies onto them the whole time through. It's going to be interesting to watch this, and, well, 4 denies on the sniper is pretty nice, and Duraccio thinking about going forward onto crit. This was what the panel had talked about as sort of one of the keys to the game, was getting off to a decent start. They thought it was going to be the CM over here with the Weaver, but it's actually the Clockwork.
It's a pretty good combo, right? Having the ranged and melee support duo, or CM with the Brew, Clock with the Weaver. You see this all the time. Clockwork, really good position 5 because you can just play with these Lunas and Weavers and create this perfect kind of barrier. And then when they're ready to go, you have the Cogs battery assault for some chase down. So works super well with those ranged carries. And then Crystal Maiden, also excellent when it comes to the Cinder Brew because you just always have a spell up to proc it.
Right. Right now, just a point in the Frostbite and then keeping that Arcane Aura going a little bit is going to immediately take down the Enchantress creep, which is the other nice answer that you have.
Yeah, you notice that Tofu with no mangoes left here, so that early Arcane Aura very helpful in that situation, I suppose. And we're right back at it.
And that should be enough to keep Ace alive now. I think they might have opted to go in a little bit, try and get that mana burn creep working, but not going to do it. It's close to the 3-minute mark, and Ace gets it. Okay. Yeah. Snake King's always going to need those most likely.
Oh, look at 9. He's trying to box out Quinn in the mid.
Interesting. I mean, he's still doing quite well in this lane. It's more denies into the favor of Quinn, but 9's been doing these super annoying little stuns to interrupt the CS and all the rest of it. Snake King burning, taking blood grenades to the face, and he does go down. That's 2 points in the Cinder Brew.
That was a lot of damage they pumped to that Enchantress. They must have done at least like 1,800 damage to that Enchantress so far in this game. It feels like those constant heals, but finally get the finished kill there. And they also still have quite a bit left in the tank. Sometimes, you know, you get this kill and you're sort of out of resources, Ench comes back in, and then the heals are a nuisance all over again, but they're still doing quite fine. Tofu's got a Clarity running and a Mango left, so still able to continue their battles up here.
Quinn gets stunned again. Waterune out, a couple more punches, making life bad for 9, and 9 gonna be in some trouble. Second round of shrapnel. DK not often brought down in mid, but Quinn gets the solo.
Yeah, waits for his moment, then finds it. Waterune's going his way here as well, so gonna be tough when you come back into the lane. Just gonna have to try and play around these charges of the shrapnel. As nice cogs get him back at the bugs.
Yeah, keeping him on there. Good kick away from Crit. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough, though. Amar might be in further trouble, and in fact, a few more hits, another round of Sakuchi in a second. Not going to go for it.
Yeah, you can see once the bug's gone, the damage just falls off so fast.
Yeah. They forced Sven all the way back up behind. Being bullied back there. Yeah, the lanes overall going pretty good for Gaimin Gladiators. In spite of like the CS advantage, things don't feel easy for Falcons.
No, and even though they didn't get, oh, nice frostbite there. A little bit dicey for Tofu. Yeah, they didn't have killing Amar, but he still has to play the lane a little bit cautiously too. And of course, you know, any moment Drawchi can just Shikuchi right on top of you.
Yeah.
They do have a well-hidden sentry that'll give them an idea of when he's coming, but they also only have the Earth Spear to work with, so you don't have these immediate disables. He might just dodge you.
It has been some nice little kicks from Crit to separate between those battery assaults, but they do take out that sentry ward now. So you can play a little bit more freely as Duraccio in this lane. Laying down a lot of sentries, actually. 3 all the way in the bottom lane already. In the meantime, it does look like Enchantress heads on over, picks up the bounty rune, and a TP rotation. This is a nice move if they can get Tofu at the very least. The interruption, not going to matter.
Boy, it might end up being bad, actually.
Yeah, Ace, he's in some trouble taking the hits. Rocket Flare to try and help, but well, Ace is fully surrounded. Still, they don't have all that much control. Another roll in a moment. If they want to save the time for that, roll forward onto Ace. Is it going to be enough for the kill? It will.
Oh, it's so good that goes to Crit as well, because, I mean, there's a reason we don't see a lot of people playing this Earth Spear position before, right? Like, you have to make these kind of plays to make the hero worth it.
Well, it is going to come at a cost now, it looks like, as Amar gets caught in the cogs, and even with the link, it's not going to matter. Celery takes it up.
Crit is still hanging around here. He's spotted under an Observer ward. He's going to plant his own, which also might have been spotted, but he's definitely not getting that Wisdom rune.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess with the help, they could force it.
Yeah, they're bringing numbers. Snake King.
But also Radiant, more TPs. Quinn's here.
Making the move. Got to be careful. That sniper is dangerous. And Crit's
going
going for the
for
roll.
it.
Dude, he wants it so badly. They move into range.
No.
Tofu got him. Oh, the slow. It's not going to be enough. And the other side, Celery picked up the other one. Crit, what could have been a big moment, is denied.
Man, that was so long. That ward really paid off.
Yeah.
From Tofu, just knowing that he had been there that entire time waiting to make that play for the Wisdom rune. He was too ready for it.
Are they going to get him again? Amar getting that link off, but still gets Cogs pushback. More damage from Celery, in and done.
2 Amar deaths in lane as Razor?
That's not what you want to see. Gaimin Gladiators have come up with the answer for Falcons here, at least early. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Return kill, though, on the Celery. It's going to go to 9, who is doing quite well. I mean, really, the top of the board is relatively close, even though it is 3 Radiant heroes. They're not super far behind, aside from kind of this gap of Amar and Ace. But Quinn is huge.
Yeah, he is a
He's the
scary
standout.
And granted, like, you do have heroes that are big and tanky and have a ton of armor, right? Like,
Sorry.
he denies the shield.
He denied it right in his face. Like,
Yeah.
that stupid sniper, man. Just immediately, like, blink.
Dude, they're hunting Skitter. Tofu's right here. Spots him. Blood grenade. All the vision. Dude, he can't go anywhere. They have it. The frostbite. Ace cometh. Can they? Oh, they didn't get the ignite, though. a little bit slow. Now they get it. Okay. And popping that brew split, it will be a dead Sven. I think.
Eventually.
It takes a little bit there. But yeah, I mean, I think the one sort of saving grace that you've definitely got in terms of just the lineup that they have on Falcons is a ton of plus armor that Sniper hates to go up against. Which, you know, it'll be something to help them stay alive, and maybe they can survive long enough to get on top of Quinn.
I mean, the jump is also ridiculous, right? Or like Earth Spirit, you know, we don't see him picked a lot. We also don't just see a lot of these fours that dive in. There's been a little bit of a Tusk resurgence. I've been seeing on the, especially on the second stream. I feel like every time I look over, I saw a Tusk over there. But we're getting a lot of like double range lineups or something. Or I mean, Clockwork I guess has been featured a little bit, but Crit's gonna be it. He's got that big strength gain. He's been looking to try and get on top of the sniper as much as he can. Try and provide that vision and opportunities for 9, as well as Skitter just follow up right after. So positioning is going to be pretty damn terrifying for Quinn this game. There's a lot of big threats.
Have to be careful. Of course, the save potential is sort of awkward.
Yeah.
You know, a timely hook shot or something like that could set. Oh my God, they're going on a Skitter. This has just been the death of carries.
Yeah, this is the carry graveyard up here.
Hello, how are you doing? Does he have a way out? CM ulti, hook shot. They have to cancel the CM ulti, and now they move in with Crit. He kicks his buddy out of trouble. So they do manage to escape from that one.
Not too bad though for 2 supports. Just kind of ruining this time of a Sven, slowing him down. Meanwhile, your Brewmaster is taking the tier 1 tower. The other side of the map though, a lot of damage in Duracho. He is going to use the ulti.
Sniper punching. Not going to go for any more. Check could be lurking.
They get it up close and personal. He brought out the fisticuffs. He drops the gun. That's an Arcana. He slings it over his back and he just starts swinging.
It's like the kind with like the big spring in it that shoots out and then comes back in.
Yeah, now we're talking.
I like that. Skitter. They're just trying to like make him feel uncomfortable. It's a lot of moves that might get kills, might not, but he's definitely not feeling good. Right now, the lowest of the cores.
You're not allowed to do that as Sven.
Yeah.
Gotta be pretty huge.
Frostbite creep, now move in. That means that they signal that they're coming in this direction. Can't get the cogs connection, but it doesn't look like it's gonna matter. 9 still in trouble, ran down, killed, tower on the docket.
Earth Spirit's got all these tools, but in these lower levels, you know.
Yeah, it feels bad.
Gaimin Gladiators making it seem pretty simple. Move around the map with your hook shot. Just longer range damage that you have. Finish people off. Now what's the plan though? This tower's already dead. Ace with the split. He just wants to hunt this Sven. They're going to use that ward that spots where he's at. They know which camp he's going to next. Is this just a completely dead Sven?
Dude, this is the exact same thing that just happened again. I mean, I don't know. I guess the one thing that you could definitely say, there's a lot of tape on Falcons. They know what these farming patterns are and how they like to play, and they have not left that area.
It's every carry, too. I don't think it's just a Falcons thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we're just at this point where everyone's just farming this spot as the carry.
Well, not Duracho. He's running mid.
Yeah, well, he's a bit different, you know.
He's always been a special one. That would have been good.
That was kind of close.
Yeah. Give that man another branch, and he lives there. Still, 3,000 gold, pretty significant at this stage of the game. Not insurmountable. You can see Falcons, they want to get active. They could find Quinn here. This would be huge.
Oh, the roll.
Gets him, kickback, stun. It's online. Celery trying to move in, but the silence is there, which means no help for the sniper. They get the cogs, but that just means Celery's in more trouble. He is going to be brought very low. Is it enough to kill off Amar? The Magnetize is doing work right now. Reapplies yet again. Duracho in on it, trying to take down Snake King. Tofu is low, almost dead. Crit almost out of there too. He's gonna get brought down by Ace. Duracho's still living through it, takes down Snake King in 9.
More Spirit Vessel charges.
More trouble for him as Ace continues the chase. They find the Dragon Knight, get the kill. Double for Duracho, and anybody else that sticks around is gonna be in more trouble. And in fact, they might just be able to run him down. Pig Poland trying to get out of there?
I don't know.
I mean, they've got everything that they need. I think that Duracho, if he wants to, can keep going for this. Chase forward, couple more punches, they got got him.
All right, nicely done.
That fight started by the tier 1 tower mid, ends tier 2 top.
I think Celery's decision to drop that clockwork hookshot right at the end really helped.
Yeah.
Because it kind of looked like it was over, but that bit of a delay helped out. And then Ace just standing tall there, getting so much value of the Spirit Vessel. This is going to be the most Spirit Vessel damage I've seen in the first 15 minutes of a game.
It's really impressive.
Because that's another kill with it.
And particularly against Ench, right? Like, that heal is something that you rely upon so heavily to make her untouchable, and only 2 points, it's not enough to keep her alive.
He's already at 2,200 gold. If he wants to start pumping that in towards the Radiance, he's in a pretty good spot for it.
Yeah, Ace is having a good tournament. Really impressed with his Brood. Now his Brew coming in and making moves. Gaimin Gladiators, looks like they got something to say here in this one. They will run right by Crit. As they walk up, they find him. The root, the CM ulti, silence is there, can't get away.
Ace picks up another opponent, 5-1 and 7. Duracho again has just been up top doing a little bit of farming. 9 ran into him, he didn't really care. Now he skips right in between 3 heroes to catch a wave.
Yeah.
He is being, well, a pest. I mean, he's the bug. They got to call the Exterminator.
Who is the Exterminator in this game, though? They're all running scared. I mean, 9 is sitting there, like, protecting the Sven farming. That's the state that they've gotten to on Falcons. Nowhere on this map right now feels good. They are going to smoke up now. They have 4 heroes in this area, but they're going to lose Amar.
It's not looking good, yeah.
Breaks the TP, in trouble, going down.
Does he not even have to split for this?
Yeah.
Man, they brought
really
so
rough.
many heroes.
They're going to try, I mean, on the side of Falcons, they're going to try and catch somebody when they come up here. Maybe.
I mean, they've been so busy, they haven't picked up their Wisdom Rune. If Crit wants to try that again.
I mean, yeah.
You know, they've been so active on the other side of the map, but...
They see them all. They're in super far. They're not killing Ace. He's going to get...
Maybe?
Oh, maybe the art, maybe the art, maybe the art. Ace, no, he gets the cut off. The turn, and Quinn's just planking the whole time. It was so close to good for Falcons, but does not end up working out as the fights break out across multiple different fronts and trying to get out of there. It looks like 9 will manage to get a little bit of salvation for himself, but holy moly.
Oh, the greatest moment when you're playing Brewmaster. The fights just can't go better than that. You absorb that much damage, then get your ulti off, the fight's over. There's just no way your opponents are going to win that one.
I think Tofu might have gotten like a clutch frostbite or something off there to stop the Sven from him or something, because he was very close to being brought down. In the end.
Some value for Falcons here. 9 has been farming up this Radiant stacks here, now moving to the Ancients, and if he does happen to go over there, Wisdom Rune is still there.
I thought they were going to chase Amar again. Look at where they are. Dracho's dropping wards back behind the tower here.
That's a nice carry right there. Getting you these wards in a great spot. Makes your life so much easier as a support.
Dude, that's like
He's been here for so long.
I know. Oh, jeez.
Is he's just going to wait for it to spawn again?
I think so. Yeah, 9 is not leaving. 9 is, that's his happy place. All right, no, now he's left.
Oh, there's creeps mid. That
Fair
makes
enough.
sense.
God.
Snake King on the other side of the map, though.
I mean, that's what you got to do on this Enchantress. Whatever you can to get yourself a little bit of farm.
He's looking pretty dead. I don't know, man. There's gonna be. Oh, actually, there's no shrapnel charges. That might be a saving grace.
Quinn
Oh, yeah.
can't get there in time. So does steal away a little bit of farm.
All right, so it's a 5K lead right now for Gaimin Gladiators. All the fights lately going their way, 19-7 in terms of the kills. And the Radiance is coming out pretty soon. Now, earlier today, we had a Brewmaster who unfortunately lost his Radiance. The second he was trying to build it. So we gotta keep an eye on this Courier.
Oh, yeah.
Now he's okay, though.
Duracho had 4 heroes head up towards his lane, and he didn't hit that last money creep. The flag bearer left it to die. He realized that they're coming in that direction. Now 9 spots him, gets the stun. There's nobody really there to follow up on it yet. And in fact, it's Celery. Crit, saving a life for a moment with that grip. Still, they got to be careful. Yeah. I mean, again, like, they're still playing this aggressively in this game, And that's before the Radiance comes out, right?
Yeah, just zoning them right back, saying if you go past your towers, I'm going to push you right back in there. Limit the farm you have. Dyrachyo again, no cares.
Dude, what
All
the
right,
hell?
good choice.
Oh my god.
This man has no dispel, by the way.
He is just playing like a crazy person. It's fun to watch, though.
Oh, you can't blame Dyrachyo for, you know, he's always going to be fun to watch.
Amar now in some trouble. Thought he was safe over here. There have been so many deaths up on this top side of the map. Dyrachyo claims another life. Falcons very much playing the dodge game at this point, and they have been able to get some good farm during that time period, hoping to wait out this storm. The problem they're going to face pretty soon is this Radiance brew, which is starting to get a little bit of steam going.
Yeah, they are finding, like you said, though, a lot of farming. Just look at heroes, and they're still managing to clean some stuff up, though. So keeping this lead, like when you think about this game, it doesn't really feel like only a 6K lead. And that's just the way they're playing the map. Nine is hooked, going to start running. Has this fresh Mage Slayer, but he has no allies, so.
Yeah, Gleipnir already out to secure the catch. Gaimin, they can make a move down the bottom lane if they want. I think Dyrachyo goes in for the Wisdom Rune.
Well,
I find it
far away.
That's fair. Ace looking, finding Amar. Gets the split off. Chasing with Quinn in tow. Dude, they need BKB so badly. Like, so badly. And he was really
so
close. That's got to be frustrating. Although, the wraparound's coming. They know that there's no brew split. They spot Quinn, jump in, stun immediately. No help in the area. Oh, but he gets up to the high ground, and he starts flanking. Quinn, he's living, getting some damage out before he gets brought down for dead. Skinner is going to burn to the Radiance. Is it enough damage over time? Yes, they get that kill. Snaking starting to burn. Tofu right on top of him. Celery in for the hit. Enough for the finish.
Nice four-staff there. I believe that was from Tofu.
Jeez.
They get him up to the high ground. Up to get the actual damage out in that engagement. They really needed a 2 or else that was a bad time.
Yeah.
Good, I had no fight recap. Oh yeah. Sniper.
I mean, if they... Okay,
Oh, you were right, by the way. He got the Wisdom Rune, so...
Jeez. That, I mean, that's crazy. Like, because you look at the damage that Sniper did in that. Imagine if you hadn't gotten that force stop, like you said, how different that fight looks.
So that lead goes up about 50%, up to 9K now. And then losing your Wisdom Rune. A lot of things going the wrong way for Falcons right now. And another force step picked up here as Dyrachyo works on his Hurricane Pike. So, I mean, playing a Sven, playing a Razor, very annoying heroes. There'll be multiple force steps versus you. And Fire now just barely finding the time to get BKB.
Look at this. Look at this little mini move. Force comes right in at the last second to save that life, and he's just living on nothing. If that urn hadn't been reapplied right there, I mean, imagine. I guess he probably still dies to the Breathe Fire, but regardless, all the difference in the world that little force staff makes. Hook shot, a little off the mark. Might have been one of the first one he missed. He's been hitting them like crazy today.
Skinner's ready if they find him over, but team doesn't want to join him, and oh, he needs to be careful. Oh boy.
Up here, top again. TP's out. But does start to feel like we could be looking towards the Roshan a little bit here.
Yeah, 22 minutes in a lead like this. Might need some help with the Tormentor here in a bit. Dyrachyo is going to just go for the old Weaver solo with the ulti instead. Isn't that bug? And that's going to be a free shard for Celery. So Jetpack online. And that could help him. He immediately pops it, hunting for someone. Oh, he's going to see crit. Got him.
Sees him. They do have the kick out if they need it. Rolls away for the moment. Celery trying to stay alive against the massive amounts of damage. Tofu gets some separation. They will bring down one. Can they get any more? Skinner, he's on to Quinn. In trouble. gets Force Staff to try and stay alive again, and he manages to, but not for long enough. 9 is being controlled by the Brewmaster, Tofu, and a Frostbite try and walk away, join together with that Brew again. Skitter, enough for the kill. Now Amar hits onto him. Brew Split's about to wear off, and that's actually going to be enough for him to take down Amar. Well, Duraccio finally showing up for the fight, and Skitter's got to get out of here.
Yeah, he's got his blink up with 1, but there's the vessel. Oh, it doesn't tick yet.
Barely able to get away from that. Yeah, the Gleipnir was coming into range too.
Not even close.
Dude, look at where Duraccio was there. He was chasing all the way. He thought about going to the tier 3s.
Man, what a game for Ace. Playing it to the limit every time there. I mean, those pandas were getting pretty low, and he had no shard either. So if Sven was just a little bit faster getting there, they didn't take so long for him to finish off the CM and the sniper.
I do feel like I keep jinxing these games when they happen, but we're, what, 24 minutes in, and now it's 42 kills. It's been a lot of action going on.
It's certainly been pretty one-sided, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I've not felt like Falcons had much of a chance in quite a while in this one.
Duraccio on the hunt again. Meanwhile, they roll in. Or try and roll out, rather, on crit. Celery onto him. They also found Snake King down bottom. Everywhere you look, Falcons heroes are going down. Oh, almost got the courier snipe, but not quite. So, at this point in time, the pain train just keeps coming. Skitter hoping to finish off that BKB. It has been a while since we've seen item progression. They have it on Razor, obviously. Used it one time so far. Dragon Knight working towards that Manta, still about 1,000 gold away from finishing that one. And they do move into the pit now. They just need more time on Falcons and some type of a really good high ground defense.
Just a little bit of time. This will be fine. You know, it's like 20, 30, 50 minutes maybe.
Down bottom, they're moving for him again. They're just not letting him breathe. Oh my god, and he can't even PK TP. Bro, that feels so bad, oh my god.
I mean, it's still not as sad as the drought last game.
That's true.
So there's that at least.
Yeah. That one's gonna go down there for a while.
Skitter. Oh, how good's this hook shot? Oh.
Duraccio.
Oh.
Diving, tier 3 towers, Duraccio. Duraccio-ing. Time lapse, tries to run away.
Yeah, this is the Duraccio.
Yeah.
This is him.
I mean, this is just ensuring that they win. When it happens, they win. Got him. Tofu in the area. BKB, everything. The kick. Oh, actually kicks him away. That keeps him alive. A rare miss from Crit. Oh, goodness gracious. And now they're kind of in no man's land. Have Celery chasing Snake King. Couple more hits, and Enchantress goes down.
He can't help himself, man. Duraccio just, he makes the plays happen.
Yeah.
Doing his thing. The team's so used to it, they just know it's all tactical.
They are cutting a creep wave right now with the illusion of the Sven.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of that.
Yeah. Whether it's creeps or illusions or what have you, they are going to try their best to just keep these creep waves shoved out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Do him again. Stun. No God Strength. Silence is out, and there it is.
There, this time they're gonna get. That's a 7x kill streak, by the way. Going to crit. He's got 4 of their 13 kills right now.
Dire's middle tower.
That's a lot of gold.
It really is. The question is what to do about it. He's thinking about going just Veil. Trying to boost it up right now. Already has the Ghost Scepter for some extra survivability. Has that grip to try and pull people out.
Ace running in, very strong. Finds himself snaking. The heals not going to be there because of the Spirit Vessel. And with the Radiance Burn and the punch, that's enough. Still, the plan remains the same for Falcons. Push out the side lanes, farm up wherever they can and then not take fights, and then hope to eventually kill Duraccio.
Yeah, let one wave by, farm the next wave. Try and cut it up as much as he can.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Gaimin Gladiators also keeping up their farm, knowing there's not likelihood that they're going to be caught unawares in these places.
No, there's still 2 minutes left on this Aegis here, too.
Yeah.
As the creep wave comes mid. Quinn wants to do a little bit of ho-ho-ha-ha.
Hoping that somebody's going to show up, and yeah, look at that. They scan right on top of them, know that they're there waiting.
Yeah.
So Falcons not going to get caught unawares. And the decision is go on up top, lay into the tower a little bit. Hook shot in, find the Cogs pushback, and Snaking, it's going to be dead. How much damage can they get done to this before everybody comes back to defend it? Looks like the scan, or rather the glyph, might be enough.
Radiant's bottom tower.
But they're not leaving. Has the shard being delivered right now? Celery, the bodyguard, out in front. Bottom.
Rocho found a Mar.
Yeah, they got him there. Breaks the link, runs back in. Mar hoping to get out of there. Does he have anything? He still has a TP, so he can BKB TP if he needs to, but he might just try and TP blind.
I don't think that he wants to. There's
Yeah.
nothing to do at home anyway.
That's a fair point.
He'll come back now after he gets one more wait or creep camp. And there's his man done. All right, now they have a Sven.
True.
Okay, if he finishes the Chrysalis,
Gets really lucky.
and gets very, very lucky. There is a world where they blow up Ace.
Yeah. Well, that needs to become a reality soon here, because buildings are being hit. An entire lane of racks is already down. But they won't be able to do anything quite yet. With the Aegis expiring, Gaimin Gladiators, they're going to back out and try and reassert this area in the map.
I actually don't know if there's a world where they can kill him. He's got an AC.
Yeah, he's huge.
He's, you know, with the Void Brawler, if he has that on too with the stash resistance, it's going to be pretty tough. He can also just have the evasion, because
Right.
that's most of their damage.
No, either one of those is great. They might try and burst him here. We'll see. They're smoked in this area.
Dire's bottom
I
tower
think they do
is
not
under
want to
attack.
go on the brew if they can avoid it. The CM is more their style.
How about a Courier? Is Celery a genius? He's sending his Courier to the middle of nowhere.
Might be.
Dire's bottom tower
Yeah, they're
is
trying to
under
hunt them
attack.
with the couriers. I mean, nobody's showing up here. They're on the complete opposite side of the map just farming. And they walked into vision of it. I think that they saw them on that,
Radiant's turret has
on the Watcher.
Dire's structures are
So they
fortified.
punched down the tower. It's almost gone. AC is ready. Ace stepping forward in void stance, all brewed up, feeling confident that they cannot kill him. And, you know, I think there's some validity to that belief. As Gaimin Gladiators take down another set of racks. Falcons need to find a way to stop this. They can't just afford to lose the second set here. But after Dragon Form is popped, they'll back out. They can wait it out.
You know, I feel like drenching yourself in alcohol would be pretty smelly. Like I feel like he'd be getting off like
Okay.
wet dog vibes.
Probably.
I don't think he'd be a comfortable guy to have on your team.
Pandas are stinky, I think.
Well, especially if they just keep like it'd be like covered in alcohol drying off, covered in alcohol drying off.
It's like matted.
yeah, it's not looking good. Like he needs to go to the groomer.
That's a fair point.
That's why he morphs. You know, when he comes back, it's all fresh again.
That's right. It's like when you know, come back to hotel.
There you
It's
go.
all clean. They look for the jump. Stun there. Skitter onto him. Try and kill him off. Can they do it? Yes. Duraccio goes down. Now maybe more. Quinn is inside the enemy base with the hook shot. And now he's surviving. They have to get onto their own high ground. Oh my God. They take down more and more and more.
Just subverting expectations. No one expects the sniper to be on your high ground.
Oh.
They're down there looking for him.
Jumped in. Stun. GG called. They've had enough. Falcons dropped down. Gaimin Gladiators 1 game away from moving on to the playoffs.
That is crazy that you win the fight where your Weaver just got blown up.
Yeah.
And it's not even close.
And I think Gaimin Gladiators setting a precedent for all these other teams. You don't have to go back and wait. You don't have to go back.
Comfortability on the hero, because we saw in the previous game may have been a little bit rusty on that. Is that why you delayed it to a later phase, or that had nothing to do with it?
I'm not sure.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Okay, then how about your last pick, where we saw a offlaner come out? Because we saw the DK. Could have gone offlane, could have gone carry, could have gone mid, but I thought that was unlikely after seeing the Zeus. Had you thought about picking a carry instead of an offlane for the last pick?
Yeah, I think we're thinking of picking Lifestealer because it's good versus Pudge, but we decided Timber was just better. It's like just how the damage works, I think, for Pudge. We were more comfortable with it.
Okay, that's a good enough answer for me. Let's watch game number 2 with our casters, Lyrical and Trent.
Thank you so much, Tsunami. And yeah, you can hear they were thinking about going for that Lifestealer, but feeling like the Timber Saw is more in line with what they wanted to accomplish. Can probably help to get on top of that sniper a little bit earlier as well. As Celery is going to get rooted, chased down a little bit through the river, and 9 going to be given first blood. Quinn actually zones him back, so let's get the heck out of my river. This is my spot. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one to watch.
Yeah, now it's 9's turn, right? He gets the first blood to start things off, so bit of a better matchup for him this time. And is it possible that they can get a win over the famed Amar Razor into a win over the famed Amar Timbersaw? Can it be done in a single series here from Gaimin Gladiators? That just puts them right back on top to me. You know,
I mean,
rough times lately. You come in, you take the big team of Falcons, beat some of their best heroes. Be quite a statement. Yeah, they got to stand in, but come on, it's Amar on his heroes. He wouldn't use that excuse.
Down bottom, Snake can get brought low. That was, by the way, 1 for 1 on hooks. Yeah, I'm with you. I like the idea of going back to the classic. Dude, Ace is already being a bit of a bully down here. There's a lot of potential damage when you pair that together with the CM. Easy frostbites into hooks.
We did recently pass 1 billion Pudge games played.
That's right.
Across all pubs in Dota 2. So if you've ever played Pudge, pat yourself on the back, maybe give yourself a slap across the face at the same time. But we're all in there together. It's thousands of hours of human history, you know?
I mean,
dedicated to this hero.
You did tell me what the numbers were like at one point. I can't remember what the breakdown is, but it's some
it's not
like
good.
Yeah, look it up. Tell me what it is, because it's like it's some impossible number that sounds insane. Skitter gets brought down low again by Ace. As 9 in the mid lane trying to deal with the pressure from the sniper.
Oh, it's a 79,112 years of human time has been played as Pudge.
79,000 years.
Yeah.
Think about that.
That's a lot.
As Terraccio gets spun
man.
by crit. Like,
that's a lot. That's a lot
like,
of time.
Empires have been built and fallen.
All of them.
Like every single one.
Time's over.
Like, it is kind of insane. But yeah, regardless, Pudge remains eternal as the mid lane breakdown. You can see Quinn already getting some good bullying action there, forcing 9 back. Has an empty bottle. Not easy for him to get off to those side runes either. I want to see how 9 does in this one. Definitely did not have the start that he wanted. Dude, Quinn is actually bullying him here.
Yeah, that's what we're up to.
But we'll see. Tofu obviously ready with those frostbites, and if Ace gets a good angle, can go for it. The wave pushing in, double range creeps coming forward. Already 10 and 3, finds the hook. Snake King in some trouble. Ace is hitting him.
I mean, it's easy setup too, right? This is nice. Tofu just doing it again on the Crystal Maiden. Very fun hero to play as position 4. Yeah, it's hard to make it work sometimes in pubs and everything, but we've seen it quite a bit in the pro scene, where there's just some players that seem to make it work, and she just has this crazy offensive potential, especially the way that Tofu did it last game, where despite being a relatively slow character, like he was playing in very aggressive areas and then just utilizing these small cooldowns to get multiple volleys of spells off. And now you're just off the lane. I mean, what can Skitter do, right? He knows if there's a frostbite, he's going to get hooked and walk down after. So Yeah, he's just high-fiving. Cool.
This feels really bad. I mean, that is a crazy lane to try and deal with. Like you said, not one that always ends up working out, but if you get off to a hot start, you're going to get into a lot of trouble. And Quinn, again, going to spot 9 in the river, just taking these pot shots as he has to head away.
Snay has freed up the small camp, so maybe they can get this back. But yeah, he came in here.
They got him again, trying to body block. Can't quite do it, though, as Ace running him down. A couple more hits, more flesh heap stacks. And Ace, will he get brought down? It doesn't quite look like it. Still has Hook at the ready, but double bracer, 3 branches. This big tanky fat guy down here, feeling good. Yeah, 7 denies there, 12 denies by the sniper out of mid.
I'm surprised he even has 19 last hits on Skitter down here. As I mean, yeah, you're talking about 9. He's now walking back to base.
Bro, that's really not good.
No, it's not a fun time. We have again the Duraccio Clinks though, which was forced a couple times while we were watching them previously, and because I guess he's been spamming it in pubs.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that we saw him lose, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like it didn't go very well, if I recall correctly. So pick it up this time.
They have the angle on the Hook if they want to throw it, but a creep in the way. He finds the creep. Either of the heroes would have been better, but it doesn't end up happening. So good rotations to help out. Make sure that they don't get brought down again in the lane.
Yeah, and of course, by salvaging the small camp, like now we brought the wave a little bit closer. They can't just do this little setup where Tofu's just zoning, and then you have this free route into the Hook. But there's another route up top here as Crit comes back to the top lane through the Twin Gate.
Able to survive that first missed timber chain, having the trees cut down, but won't be able to get away for it long enough. Amar moves in, finds the kill that they need. 6 minutes. Rune, which one will it be? It's down bottom where it's a haste. But the creep moving in, they just make sure that they can secure it for 9. Yeah, Ace is going to be a problem, though, this game.
I mean, typically, the good Pudge games are obviously lots of just magic damage. You know, you're getting raw, high HP. Armor can sometimes become a bit of an issue, so pretty solid setup here for him. Celery trapped in here with Crit. Not sure who's locked in with who as the haste rune rotation comes through.
Another rare missed chains there for Amar. Tree's not where he thinks they are, and they end up being able to bring down Celery without him. But can't make the run at Duraccio after the fact. As we get close to the 7-minute mark, we'll see how these Wisdom runes shake out. It does look like Tofu's just going to head back for theirs, while Radiant have easy access to their own. 9. Spiteful.
Still up here.
Bolt. Ooh, Duraccio takes a lot of damage there.
Bad spot to be.
Thunder God's Wrath at the ready. They can't quite get him yet. Quinn moves in. Stun out from Skitter. It's enough for the kill. Quinn now, he's in no man's land, but they're moving in with Tofu, trying to help. There's the root. Control onto Amar. Does he have enough to get out of here? And some twinkle toes through the brambles, not wanting to get caught. Down low. Oh my God, Thunder God's Wrath, and now Skitter onto Quinn. He's taking a ton of damage. Maybe gonna go down. They managed to find that finish, and everybody lives. Got to get the hell out of here, though. Klink's coming in. He has to cancel that TP. Yeah.
That's a walk of shame now.
Damn.
Okay, so Amar did 2 shock rooms, or sorry, 2 whirling deaths on Duraccio, and he took 675 damage.
Yeah.
Because of the trees. All right, and it was only level 3, right? Like that's crazy. Those are some of the worst spots to get hit by shock rooms of the entire map, or you know, whirling deaths. Obviously, they're all it's all spinning things.
It's all death.
Yeah, but man, well done, well done. And Kaya getting the first choice here for Amar. But yeah, that just puts Duraccio farming in that same spot. Now this is where they just chased Skitter last time.
Oh yeah.
When Gaimin Gladiators were hunting, so we'll see if the same ideas come out from Falcons. Falcons traditionally more of a team that spends a little bit less time doing that, more time doing stacks.
Right. I think also like the momentum of the game has shifted so much off
down
of that
bottom.
one move. as they can't get anything afterwards. Skitter's stun and run. But yeah, it definitely has that feel in this game of like things were starting to accelerate a little bit for Gaimin. They were getting off to a good start on all their heroes, and now you look at the net worths across the board, and they have salvaged every lane because everybody survived through that fight. They all got part of that experience in gold.
And this is a lineup on Gaimin Gladiators that you can imagine if you are even just even, let alone behind, it feels really awkward to fight because you have this Clinks and Sniper who are both just so position dependent.
Right.
It means that the whole game kind of feels like it rides on Ace and Celery to create a buffer zone. Because how do you play Sniper and Clinks like that when you have these big tanky heroes that are going to be running amok?
Yeah, it does not feel easy at all to find any real moves with the Clinks at this point. And I mean, it's just going to be a testament to how slow the game is probably going to need to progress for Gaimin. And I wouldn't be surprised if Falcons try and maybe push the tempo a little bit. Obviously, scary to do that sometimes into Sniper, but
not when he's
if you
found
find
like this.
Sniper like that, that's a big win. And no way out from this one. They do manage to find a Cogs connection. Good pull back in, but the Terrorize out from Crit interrupts Ace, and they take him down. Amar finally going to be brought down low and killed. As Crit tries to get out, still has the Shadow Realm and TP if he needs it. Celery right on top of him. Cogs are out, drops down the Bramble, wants to run away. A couple more hits, Celery in trouble. They managed to find that kill with 9.
It's a mega kill streak for him. He's 5-0-3. Getting pretty valuable here. In the end, we just get a giant fight around a tower. Doesn't change too much the dynamic of this game. Quinn wants to get that DD. We'll grab it. Sorry, AD rune.
I mean, if you look inside the bottle, it still says double damage if you're holding it.
Well, he doesn't have a bottle.
That's true. So it's just amplified. Snake
Hurts your case.
Well, only now. Only in the situation that we're in.
Perfect.
More stacks being built in the triangle. Want to see if maybe we end up seeing a more active Clinks type of build.
Oh, do ya? You think?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like
I mean, Gladiator is kind of active.
Yeah.
I think that's what we'll probably just do. But you want an Orchid, right? Is that what I'm hearing?
I did.
Yeah.
I feel like we're not going to see it, though. This is cool, though. Love to see that. Just drop the CM ulti, secure the last hits for Quinn. It's good support right there. They're rallying for the mid as Amar takes out those Ancients. Celery did manage to find the deny. So Ench not quite able to get the last hit with her creeps.
All right, but this is where you swarm as Falcons, right? I mean, Thunder God's Wrath is coming back up. DK has Blink. Like, look, they're already joining up. Here's the smoke. Timber's going to be mid. He's going to push and just be like, I dare you to jump me. And if they do, they're just going to get squished. They have to find Quinn first, though. That's the dream. 9 bottles the Arcane Rune. Great way to start a fight. All right, they'll just take the freebie on Tofu instead.
That's easy. And now come invade the jungle, take away space on the map from Gaimin. Take all those camps, bully them into the places that they don't want to be.
I feel like Ace needs Shroud, Blink, and Eggs before he can fight.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a while. Despite being the most farmed hero on his team.
Right. Well, and it speaks to it, right? Like, I think that Timber presents a threat to Pudge that is really going to make it hard for him to get into the fights like you're talking about. You just make this hero that is otherwise very tanky and hard to kill into just not an issue at all. So on that last fight is like cutting through butter. But Falcons, not giving anything for free. Dyrachyo in some trouble. They bring down the Skeleton Man underneath the tower. That's the other thing about having these like big tanky heroes, right? You can take a couple tower shots and don't have to worry about the TP rotations.
Yeah, it's just nothing. I mean, this is really reminiscent of last game. It looks exactly the same. We've just swapped teams.
Pretty much.
You just have a underfarmed carry trying to do anything they can to get gold. They go from neutral camps. The second they try and take a wave under their own tier 2, they just die. That's what Skitter was experiencing last game on the Sven. Now it's Dyrachyo here on the Clinks. They're going to spread across the map, find some farm wherever they can.
I will say not having a clockwork, like Celery did so much in that last game to try and like set up for kills. Just
Oh no!
hello, how you doing? Yeah, that was bound to happen. I like to see that, the like random Thunder God's Wrath. You know that he's down there somewhere, but not quite where exactly. Crit. God, gets that invis rune. They were hoping that he would keep running to the right. Instead, heading up north a little ways.
Oh, wait.
Moving in.
Oh, that would be such a good find for them.
Right on top of him.
Here we go. Big hook. Oh, big hook. Oh, we can't do it. Ace. Ah!
I mean, they just killed Sniper right in
It
front
was
of them.
too late.
Yeah, and now Tofu is going to die too. They all are terrorized, got to run away. And no way out of that one. As soon as they see these heroes, they just jump. They go after him again. Ace, nowhere left to go. 18-5. I mean, Skinner is basically playing the role of that clockwork in the last game. If you see hero, you go on hero, you kill hero.
Just got a rerun here.
Yeah.
We're just watching the same show all over again.
Radiant are scanning.
Snake King with that troll can try and push the lane pretty quickly.
Dire's middle tower
They will find him though. Snake in trouble. Hook shot, body block. Trying to move in with the creeps to soak up the
4
battery assault
points in
damage.
heal.
Snake King trying to survive. Oh, TP out, going to be interrupted. Second round cogs, and everybody get involved. You got the flesh heap stack.
Drachio's in the graveyard right now. Just keeping an eye on him here.
Oh yeah.
See if he dies there once again. Is he gonna die? He's in here.
Stun onto him. Timbersaw moves in, and with the whirling death, that's going to be enough to kill him off. Tofu tries to run.
Radiant's bottom
We'll get a bounty rune.
Oh, nice.
Could go for the courier snipe if he wants, but just going to get dropped. Oh man. CM multi into immediately interrupted, and then Tofu's dead.
Just brought it up for him too on the courier.
Yeah. No, it's a completely free game for Falcons to do whatever they want in this one. They're going to go hunt Duraccio now. Have an idea of where he might be because he's been up here this entire time. Snake King pushes in the wave, picks up a couple Lotuses.
Dire's
The
bottom
wraparound
tower
is coming. They
under
see the
attack.
courier.
That's his shard here.
They were waiting.
Oh, that's not good.
They see him here now.
Charger's like, what do I do? Sentry down. Oh, he's
Oh, yeah. Got him. Caught him. Done.
well. You and I have seen quite a few
There it is.
Dark Willow games because
That's-
we've.
The heat map for him there.
Oh,
That's where
yes,
Duracchio's
thank
been.
Thank you. Because we've been seeing a lot of Team Spirit. Mira's been playing it quite a bit, but I mean, you're seeing Wyatt again here from Crit and Skitter with his combo.
Quinn gets hit, has to run. Another frostbite. They don't, I mean, Skitter is starting to take some damage. It's not easy though. Terrorize comes out, Amar goes into the base. Yeah, I mean, Eternal Shroud, he doesn't have to worry about anything.
That was
The only thing killing him is the fountain.
It was a great terrorize because there was an opportunity where Celery maybe could have gotten this one with a hook shot in.
Right.
But taken away from that coverage from Crit. One of his favorite heroes here, as you can see by the Grandmaster status.
9,000 gold lead now. 22-6, and what has felt like, as you said multiple times, just a retread of what we had before.
This'll come in handy.
I'm actually glad we're not doing 2-game series.
That's right.
That would be bad.
Structures are fortified.
We'll see if they can finish this one off. There is still obviously a chance. You've got repositioning tools as things go on, and for Falcons, it's a little bit harder taking high ground than it was last game for Gaimin Gladiators. They don't have the sniper on their side.
That's true. And by that virtue, you know, the sniper is also defending, so
Right.
it's going to be quite annoying.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Still getting good farm out on the map right now.
Waiting to see why Duraccio likes this hero. Maybe this is it. Here we go.
Maybe an opportunity. Hook. Oh, he pulls him out of it. Enough damage on to that Zeus for the kill. Duraccio's the one that gets the last touch too. That's pretty huge. Now
Big
stun.
That's a humongous. That's 8x kill streak.
Yeah.
Cogs.
Celery.
Make some space for the team.
High ground. That's enough to secure some of their retreat. And wow, good route thrown in from Crit to take him down in the end. But that's the type of play that they need.
Under attack.
Several more times.
Yeah.
But hey, that's 1,000 off the lead. And of course, the XP swings pretty wildly there too. Getting about 2,300 there, so get some levels, catch up, start maxing out more of your spells. Get that damage pumping out here. As Tofu is down here stealing away some of this farm.
I thought that was an Ags that was queued up for Duraccio, but no, that was the Pudge. He is still finishing off that Gleipnir. Now they are TPing up top with the Clockwork to join the Clinks. As Quinn in some trouble here. Yule Scepter to set up for it, and yeah, this is going to be a dead sniper.
The Thunder God's Wrath hitting Tofu also just forces him to TP back. Get out of his nice hiding spot in the bottom half where he's farming. Revenge kill here, but 9's close.
Possibility if they can do it. It takes too long, and they realize I can't be here anymore. Snaking's still at a 4-staff too.
Hook. That's a creep. Got him.
Just farming.
Yep. Laundry's after those two.
Mar. Not quite going to be able to chase down Tofu.
Well, and that ward's going to make sure he doesn't get out of here.
Shoot back the other direction. Yep. And CM ultimate. Not doing a ton. Clockwork is dead on the other side. And yeah, it's just absolute destruction coming through. Although maybe Duraccio here can gun on over and steal the Wisdom Roll. Although there are a few pings already. If they're not careful, might just die to the Dark
scan.
Willow. Yeah, they know.
Are scanning.
They are aware.
Oh, he's so dead. Does he have dust?
Attack.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, Crit has the dust, but he didn't.
No, the root. They got him. And now the stun comes in. Duraccio will be brought down. Can't get the Wisdom Rune away.
Well then.
It's a pretty rough one now. Amar has the gem just in hand and trying to build into that Shiva's guard.
Snaking? Goodbye, sweet prince.
Goes down to it.
Skitter? Need some help here from Crit? Oh my god. Skitter's laughing, Crit not so much.
All right, it happens. At least the Zeus is on their team.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's a hazard. Oh man, wow. Some things are harder to adapt to than others, I guess, in the world of Dota, huh?
Oh yeah.
Up 11k, still losing 2 heroes to a Tormentor.
I mean, it's more likely you lose heroes then. Everybody's trying to spread out and farm. Celery, maybe he tries to hook to his teammate, hooks to the creep wave instead.
That's not a wave, bud. Unless they're in the camp doing the wave. Are they sports fans?
I mean, you can.
Is that what you meant?
There. Look, see. Wow. 27-7, and Gaimin Gladiators say that was fun. Let's kill our carry.
Guys, what are we doing? All right, guys, come on.
Look.
Just how it goes, man. 2 noob teams. What can you do? I mean, at least they're saying it too. What's going on?
It's good to see, a little bit of love between the two squads.
This should be inspiring the next round of pro players. I hope you're sitting there watching this going, I wouldn't die there.
Yeah, I could do this.
Yeah, come on, I can handle this.
Listen, they had to take it quickly because they knew that Roche was going to go down, and then it would have been stolen.
Right.
And then they would have looked silly.
Yeah, you're right.
Now
yeah.
only Quinn looks silly.
Gives him time to, shuffle his playlist around a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
he
good.
wasn't going to be farming anyways. All the camps have to respawn. 10,000 gold lead. Celery gets the haste, takes off, runs away. Skitter wanted to hunt. Mar trying to find him. Space created. That's what we say here.
Oh, the old okey doke. Up and right back down. Heck, leave him alone.
I really feel like they're not going to try and fight for a while. There's just this dodge gameplay. That's what we're having. Good blink away by Ace. And they are underneath the ward up there, so could run into some issues again. Celery passes by.
Dire's middle tower
Through the gate onto the other. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. 9 in some trouble. 9 going down again.
Nice job there. Duracho coming in. As he
And
went
the
to
hook
gate.
gets Quinel out alive. Not long enough, though. Celery getting chased by Amar. Ace back at home,
They're on
trying
a
to get
snake
away
kick.
from the dragon. And, well, Tofu's ulti is gone. Do they have enough to kill off Snake King? They will. Tofu tries to back out, TP away by the CM, and just barely able to escape from that. Duracho gets out also. Meanwhile, this is what I was talking about inside the base. Do they have any way to chase these heroes down? Hook
They
shot
have the jetpack.
still on cooldown for 20 more seconds. He's jetpacking. He's coming for you. Oh, Gleipnir!
He's got
Dude, that jetpack did it. It got the vision. Oh, my God. Falcons suddenly start to lose out on this lead. That's the Aegis. The recovery is coming this way. It did not get the blink off terrorized. Tofu's got to keep him in hand. Amar shows up, and now,
Oh, he's got friends.
yeah, they got a stun. Duracho's in trouble, and 9 is respawned, and, well, sometimes you take a good thing and go a bit too far with it.
I mean, you have to take crazy risks in the position you're in, so
Yeah.
I can't blame them too much.
They did burn through the Aegis.
It's true. Makes, again, the difficulties of going high ground only increase right now. And Amar is humongous. Probably because he's 9, 1, and 11. It does help.
He's had a very good game. It's feeling like, I don't care about the Aegis, I'm going to step straight forward. And to be honest, you can't blame him. Like, this is a really difficult game to kill this Timber. I don't know how they're going to do it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm thinking they might just not do it again.
That's a possibility.
I don't think Amar's in the mood to die once more here. He's in more of a game 3 kind of mood.
31-9.
Wow. Celery. Gonna try and get a Spirit Vessel here.
Okay.
Try and deal with him one way.
You're likely going to have charges, because you likely be dying.
Tower is under attack.
One of the best buffs to an item in a long time.
They see Amar, they decide to go. Dual Scepter, turn around. He's about a quarter of his health missing. They don't manage to find the Timber Chain. Wait a minute, Amar, does he have enough to take him down? No, not quite. Ace now has to TP out of there. 9 dying, though, to Duracho. Oh, Duracho showed up and turned up, got the kill. Can they find a few more here? Quinn's still alive. Amar wanting to chase Skitter right on top of him. They got to help out their sniper, but he is gone.
He's living a full barrage on Snake King and now just getting away.
Yeah, and Tofu is just going to sort of look sheepishly. Wait, Duracho, did he cancel the buyback from Quinn? They say they want to fight. They're still ready to go. Duracho living, strafing, the root. It comes out, and now Sniper plinking away. That's what they needed.
That's how you kill him.
Buyback on the Sniper, get the kill. Tons of gold into the coffers of Quinn.
He also had the gem too, so that's now going to be handed over to Gaimin Gladiators and give a lot more room to Duracho.
Huge win in that one for Gaimin.
Now he's got a BKB. Okay, we're picking it up.
I mean, I think that when eventually you get this Aghanim Scepter on Pudge, that does start to nullify a lot of these things if he can survive, right? Like,
Yeah, it changes a lot.
he's very close to it. I mean, it's that or Shiva's basically, and I think it's the right decision just to go straight for the Ags.
Yeah, I think you need it for the damage too.
Oh, Skitter though. Phase boots yourself out of there, Ace. Well, that's, yeah, not gonna work. Does he buy out before he ends up being brought down? Dual Scepter. And yeah, he's gonna buy out. So getting close.
Duraccio continues his battle against creeps.
I don't know. I'm starting to get a little bit of hope here for Gaimin Gladiators. Like, taking away that Aegis, finding a couple of those clutch kills, it's at least like the pathway towards pulling this game back in their favor.
They are expensive kills, though. Things like buybacks being needed to try and get them. Stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. It's a bit troublesome. And very likely Falcons just going to farm up towards that next Roche. Should be their plan. I mean, Dragon Knight, the next ulti. He's almost level 20. He wants to grab that first, and now he has the Aghanims. So, yeah, you take a look at that, and oof.
Yeah,
Scary guy.
absolutely. It's not easy. They will Zeus ulti now, find a bunch of heroes. Celery runs away. It looks like Falcons are going to take a page out of Gaimin Gladiators' book from last game and say, hey, you know what? We don't have the Aegis. Doesn't matter. We're going to threaten high ground. Say, come and deal with us.
Yeah, they sent some creeps mid.
Are they actually going to go it or no? Okay, actually, they're not going to try and push it all with the Skitter Ags form. Or, yeah.
And instead, they're going to go hunting.
Okay.
Crit is going to have his smoke pop. He doesn't know where Tofu is. Oh, now he does.
Rooted. Force staff. Tries to get away. Nimbus. It's enough. They take down Tofu. Duraccio forced to pop that BKB and TP out. But did manage to escape from them.
Omar's going to show up a little bit too late here. So Quinn doing the Ancients.
And
Oh, nah.
oh, he has the
spots on
gem.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big win. That would have gone the other way if it was a couple of minutes ago. But yeah, Aghanim Scepter done for Ace now, and queuing up that BKB next.
Snaking, deciding that they're going to have to buy another gem.
Yeah.
After losing the other one, so fly back out. Expensive hobby for him, picking these up.
I mean, Dark Willow is incredibly farmed right now, which is definitely still a concern. And if Crit does manage to finish this Sheep Stick, that will also change a lot of dynamic, because it won't just be the CM that he's solo killing. You're potentially taking down the Clinks at that point.
And as is tradition in these games, it's a really long Roche spawn.
Yeah.
So don't worry. We got time here, folks. Duraccio again along the edges of the map here, thinking if he wants to farm this camp, is it safe? Getting with the gem first. Enemies nearby. Celery surrounded.
Fuels lift up. Does have a hook shot ready, but just giving up his life for that one. And everybody else realized you need to get the heck out of this side of the map. Duraccio, oh, he decides to farm
He
it.
has to. He has to take a risk. I mean, he knows they were all up there killing the Clockwork. They're probably going to go towards your base after that, so.
Now he TPs for this, though, on 9.
Ooh.
They ping on it.
17 Zeus. Can I get some friends here, guys? Let's see.
Oh, it's scary. The rest of the team's coming in. He really wanted that kill, but it's a little bit too spooky.
Even just going for this wave is kind of scary.
Strafe and run. Eats a creep. Tries to get out of there.
DK. No detection on him.
This is Duraccio's doing a lot right now by making these moves.
Man, that's so scary with Thunder God's Wrath, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if DK has dust, it's just, even if you're invis somewhere.
And then this move, too. He saw one TP, so now you know that they can't come for that tier 1 tower. Duraccio's keeping them in this game.
You need someone like Duraccio to game like this. Someone who just is so used to taking crazy risks. And that Thunder God's Wrath's not going to pay off for the Clinks. They are going to target the Pudge, though. And that's going to be an easy pickup.
Stun, Ace going to dismember, but eventually gets brought down.
Space. A universe of space, even.
They're down in the bad corner of the map. Roche, as we said, was a long respawn. 30 seconds until it's back up here.
Ooh, there's a scythe on that courier. Duraccio happens to see it.
Celery gets away, but they're trying to connect. Take out that ward. Hook shot goes in. Finds one. Cogs pushback. Snake King in some trouble. Looking, hunting, chasing. Enchantress going to fall. They did take down Celery also. There it is. The Nimbus coming down, and also a battle off to the side. Crit Tofu taking it down, and it's Amar that gets the double kill. But again, Wallachia there to cut the waves, at least along the top side.
Guarding this wave mid here. They do have
Dire's middle
a glyph, and then haven't lost a tier 3, so another glyph.
Yep. Glyph starts to little through the creep wave a little bit, and the shrapnel will do the rest of the work.
Yeah, did grab the level 20 talent with the plus 25 DPS, so very easy to clear it up with just shrapnel.
Yeah.
E-Blade done for our Zeus, and Roche is up. So back to go. Got all Lotuses in there if they want to scoop those up.
Yep.
Crit has his sight fully delivered, has the blink, the Yule, so he's super mobile, very annoying. If they put down an Ob Sentry combo near the Lotus pool, that would be really bad news for Duraccio, but I don't think he's going to risk scouting. It's just going to stop the Ancients, and that's that.
Yep. They don't want Roche's banner. they're gonna wait for the big guns. And this time around, won't lose anybody. So it's Ace that gets it. That's pretty nice.
All right. The potential.
Yeah. The turnaround is there.
They're going to flare the Roche Pit. Say, hey, we know you're doing it. Maybe we'll do something about it.
Not an easy thing to come and contest by any stretch of the imagination. You're seeing Falcons giving them a lot of respect, though. Not putting all the heroes just right into there. But eventually, they will come and clean the whole thing up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They knew what was happening there. So Cheese, held by Snake King for the moment, passes it over to 9 now. And Aegis onto Skitter to let him go crazy. Thunder God's Wrath trying to find a target. They're right on top of Tofu, hides in the trees. And then they get him for the stun. Bring down that Crystal Maiden. Meanwhile, Duraccio, Amar right on him. Has the new gem, same as the old gem. Tries to find him, turn around, need to save, they dismember. No, it's not gonna happen. The Hex comes out. They will lose that gem. Ace also likely to fall. And that one is gonna hurt.
Yeah, some good advice there from Amar. Hide on back on the high ground.
Finish the Hurricane Pike. I was wondering if he was actually gonna go for it. Kinda cool.
Oh, Snake King's guarding another wave coming through the mid. Some creeps are coming up top. And yeah, here comes the courier.
See if they can find anybody with this hook, maybe. They bought back onto Pudge, and that makes them a little bit more. Oh, if he dies, though, that's really, really bad. Double Chakram goes out. For Staff, trying to get some separation. Feared. He's a big tanky boy, though. And won't get killed right away. Celery, a ton of damage from Amar, ends up going down. Just do not have that answer for this Timber Saw at all.
Just want to point out that you just said fear. He's a big tanky boy, though.
That's true.
I just want to, just in case you missed that.
That's good.
Yeah, I just.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. I just thought I'd point it out.
It's live commentary on my commentary.
Yeah.
Never thought we could do it. We're getting very meta.
It's the most important thing that happened in this fight, so.
So the tier 3 tower goes down. They're going to try and make another move here. Or they're just going to keep sending in the illusions. That's the other thing they could do.
Oh, good.
Skitter. Deciding, do I want to put myself at all at risk?
All right, here we go.
The hook. They got the hook. The stun is there. Duraccio eating him up. Duraccio, oh, but the E-Blade.
Invis' invincibility.
The E-Blade and the Invis. Now the hook shot in. Ace looking for another target, but Amar just rips him to shreds. Jam down, chakra him out. 4 staff forward. That's why you get the Hurricane Pike. It's for the chase down. And now Duraccio, Quinn pair together, try and take down Amar. Playing like he has an Aegis, not afraid at all. Eats the cheese. Suddenly they realize it was all in vain. You were not taking down this man. Skitter is gonna die. That's the Aegis though.
Another barrage is up here.
Don't have the Pudge for another 70. Jump forward Hex. Any way to keep him under control? Not quite yet. Meanwhile, Tofu gonna pop the ultimate. It's brought down very rapidly, and now the stun on to the Clinks. Duraccio cannot get away. Amar is too scary.
22, 2, and 13 with currently beyond godlike streak.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
doing what he
but
needs to do.
Celery in the bag, let's go.
He got him, get out of there. He's jetpacking away for freedom.
No time to scoop up that gem, he's gotta go. Oh, he wants that courier though.
Running, running, running. Amar, he wants another kill, and he gets it. 115 for Celery in this game. It's been a bit of a rough one for the old Clockwork. And with that,
Still holding out hope.
Amar is going to drop down the flags. They're making them work for it. Each individual tower. Celery buys back now. Saying, you know what, we know something about this team. They like to dive the fountain. We're strongest in our fountain. Come get us. We dare ya. This is really just like a mental victory, I think, more than anything else. Like, yeah, you're gonna have to work for it. They get the Nimbus.
It's only megas.
That's right.
Yeah,
True.
got sniper high ground. Got an MKB almost done.
I've seen comebacks from 32,000 gold.
That's true.
The 40-minute mark, they only need to wait 20 more minutes for Tier 5 neutrals.
I mean, I don't know if you guys caught it, but you know how that secret game was still going on?
Yeah?
They had a 70K lead.
Did they really?
Yeah,
Wow.
and they didn't go high ground.
That's pretty gnarly.
So we could be here for a while.
We'll see. Falcons have anything to say about it. No Clockwork. Oh, and they're running. They're going in. Will they find anybody? There's some people out of the base. They jump in. They get the Pudge. Thunder God's Wrath. Ace in trouble. Ace going to die. Quinn being slowed down by the Dragons. And now Duraccio pops the BKB, turns to fight. Says, I want to battle you. Take the damage that way. Strafing, running. Can't temper chain away. Jump forward, stun on the Tofu. And the two snipers trying to stand their ground. Holding it down inside the well. Can they do it? They're thinking about moving in at them. But GG is called. Quinn staying alive back in his little fortress. But that one is just about going to do it. As we're going to a game 3. The first one of today, in fact.
There you go. I mean, deserved for this series, right? This is two of the top 2 teams over the past year. Team Spirit did take TI and Riyadh, but aside from that, you know, these are the guys who've been kind of winning from the saddle. He's all ready to go here, ready to roll on into this one to thundering applause. But we got a Venomancer. That's one of our favorite heroes, right? We've had our history of watching some quality Veno games, courtesy of Mr. Jack.
Jack KBBQ Dota, that's right, absolutely.
Yep. Who also just won their series, I saw.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm, yeah, so that's
surprising. Oh, sorry, man, my bad. Damn. Anyways, I was gonna say that you know, back in the saddle, you got to be careful about that though, because sometimes you get bucked, you get knocked off the horse. Things could get dangerous
about
out here.
75% of the time, according to the numbers today.
That's right. And that's not what you want to see. Smoke break. Celery says, I don't want to be here anymore. I died 15 times last game. That was my role as the Clockwork. Gets on the Enchantress this time around. And Crit steps forward, runs right into Quinn. Gonna make sure that they can't get any extra scouting on where those wards might be.
Well, we've certainly seen a lot more TA bans than picks.
Yes.
For us, I feel like she's in the ban phase a lot of the time on our stream so far. So finally going to see her appear. And of course, the one time she gets into a game, she's a face up against a Venomancer. And even as a support, That's going to be pretty
The
darn
battle
annoying.
begins.
She's going to try and contest this rune versus Skitters at the same time. Yep.
Oh, double root. Link up now onto Duraccio. He's going to jump away. Celery, kind of a pretty deep spot, but so too is Crit. Trying to walk away. Duraccio's there. They get the blood grenade, and this might be the first blood coming in their direction as Clockwork nowhere left to go. It's Celery that takes it.
Right, just making sure it doesn't go to Duraccio probably, but Celery will be quite happy. Obviously, Ench, one of those supports that can really start snowballing things here. And just like game one, Amara will be back on the Razor, drinking those milkshakes. Unable to take the W. A rare occasion for him on a Razor, though, in game number one. We'll see if he can turn it around here in this lane versus Faceless Void and Enchantress. Mid lane, you got ourselves the Pango versus the T8, as you can see in the bottom. It's going to be Gyrocopter versus Kunkka, another hero who's been banned out in virtually every game, it feels like.
Yeah, and I think this offlane Kunkka is where I like this hero a little bit more nowadays. It feels like if you can get through the first couple of waves in particular and get that, you know, either level 2, you can sort of like survive, and then eventually you take a lot of harassment, as we're seeing down bottom, all the flat cannons getting thrown out and everything else. But X marks TP back home can reset the lane for you.
Yeah, lots of trading up top here, as you can see, too. Back and forth. Everyone's spamming their spells right now. But yeah, that level 2 is coming very soon for Skitter down bottom, and then we're going to have ourselves a Gale into just Rocket Barrage and Flat Cannon. So if there's a time to die, it might be then for Tofu. He's going to be careful.
Yeah, both him and X, honestly. Like, Kunkka's a tanky guy, but
There it is, level 2.
it's not easy staying in here. They go for the Gale. Meanwhile, mid Quinn drops down very low. We'll bottle up to regen through it. They did get the Gale onto Tofu and tries to get away. Any way out of there? He doesn't have Shadow Realm, and no level 2, no surviving.
I think
Quinn?
it's just free.
Quinn? Oh, the solo kill by 9. Pango giveth, Pango taketh.
All right, that's crazy. Let's
Oh.
go. Catching the TA early with no refractions. That's going to get him a bottle refill on the water rune. Some creeps dying to this tower. Oh, he's going to have to watch 2 of them just go down before he gets back.
It's so frustrating.
Woo!
Yeah,
All right,
Quinn
9.
making sure he doesn't get the other bottle. Important. But yeah, that is what you want to see if you are Falcons.
The old man still got it.
I feel like he's also pretty young. Did miss that last hit. That is sometimes something that you see is like people after get the solo kill, they proceed to lose the lane because they're so hyped up about the solo kill.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a big one. I mean, the other guy comes back full HP, too, and then you just die once, and it doesn't even matter. Plus, he is a melee hero versus TA, so
Yeah.
issues abound here.
See how he's able to accomplish things. A little miss on the meld strike there. Common refrain. Quinn still trading some hits, getting some spill damage out where he can. But yeah, we'll keep our eyes on that one out of the corner of it. You can see these pulls super necessary to try and pull that creep wave into a decent position, as we will get a pause. Amar getting side-eyed by Crit right now.
I thought it was frozen. He was stuck there for so long.
It's like, dude, do you see what I'm trying to do? I'm contesting the pull right now. Let's get back to it.
Well, indeed, we shall.
Radiant's courier
But yeah,
has been
this
killed.
lane down bottom is where a lot of action can happen if there's ever an overextension by the Kunkka or the Willow. And yeah, that's what you see right there. Root down to try and keep him alive. The Torrent to follow the Brambles, and that's enough to force Skitter back.
I was thinking you should just be happy you've only died once down here.
Absolutely.
Double
And-
Racer into the salves. Going to try and tank him up, though.
He really needs to get 4 so he can XTP if he needs the regen.
9 and Quinn duking out here on the water ring. Quinn's going to get it. That's going to leave 9 in a pretty bad spot here.
Yeah, the other one taken away by Celery. And in fact, if he wants to, there's some dive potential there. Now they're going to bring the tomato back up to the top side. And taking a few tower shots as he passed through. And Celery farming the cogs.
Now, Duraccio could be on a bit more of a standard carry. over the past while here. That Klink's definitely picking up some steam, but Void, he's been with us for a while. And I think the damage into the Chrono is pretty good this game, depending on the build, right? If Celery goes for more of this aggressive style, compared to what we saw last game from Snaking, so they're going to get some creep damage onto him alongside the time dilation. But on top of that, the Bedlam change, really big for the Faceless Void, right? Makes that combo way better. You can just pump a ton of damage for free just into the Chrono, just pop into the Faceless Void. That's really helpful. Don't have to have these really weird, awkward side Chronos that people had to do before with these two heroes together.
Yeah, that part definitely feels nicer, getting that little acceleration. But it does mean that he's going to need to be near the Willow if he's trying to make any types of moves, which likely they will be. Could see down bottom there, one of the downsides of having the Kunkka in lane, you tend to get some of those range creeps denied. They do send the Mud Golem through. They see this one now, and they're just going to let him go away. Are they trying to get active here? They'll have a Hurl Boulder. It's a little bit of damage. Kunkka has X Mark now, too. As they send him in. No, it's just...
He's hurling.
Okay.
Aha!
2 more hurls. Oh, look out. It's dangerous. Okay, it's really not. He just salves and goes back to it. But Quinn level 6. Drops down the trap a little bit ahead of 9. And
oh, he gets him.
Got caught in the bramble. 9 gets up to the high ground. Wait, vision drop? Oh, he didn't have it. Oh, but the bramble got him.
It gets the kill, not the creeps.
Wow. That's crazy. Ace. X pulls him back into the tower in just a moment. Torrent. No. Wouldn't have been enough time for it to get off and hit.
It looks like at the same time Crit was contesting the top rune there and forced Celery to take the DD. Crit just had the TP home, so that does keep it out of the bottle of Quinn. That puts it back to the jungle just to get a bounty rune, so at least something that 9 gets. But yeah, he is not too happy. Lowest of the course, no one's surprised. And on the other end there, Quinn at the very top. They're again going to jump on, put some damage into Ace.
It's so frustrating to play against this Veno. Thankfully, the creeps are going to chase him a little bit there. And they will manage to get that range creep kill on the Dark Willow. But yeah, Kunkka...
Still pretty farmed, though.
Oh, absolutely. No, he's doing great. Ace is having a good time. It's just that, like, you know, mentally, you hate the world.
Wow, Crick got the Wisdom Rune and he's still level 3.
Yeah, dude. That's not good. Wrapping around towards mid. It looks like we're also wrapping around on Duraccio. Not sure what Celery's opting to do, but it does look like he's sending in his creep towards the mid lane. And a roll up 9. Not able to sit him second time through there. As Quinn drop down low, refraction about to go away. Turns, melt strike, a couple more hits. 9 in trouble, low, dead. Celery picks up that one, but it was Quinn that went down first.
Celery was also level 3 before that, so needed the XP from that kill. So the TA going down first, he's going to get all of it. As Venomancer spells continue to ruin fight recaps.
Oh yeah.
I never get him when Venom's in the game.
Super annoying. They are going to buy enough time for Hengo to come on over and get the haste rune, it looks like. And that might signal going on Quinn. This would be such a huge kill. Move in towards him. Meld, Cogs pushback. Not sure if that was intended or not. And the Brambles separating the fight. Now Snake King's in trouble. Chrono out. Oh, that's a good land. And the haste wearing out. Tofu comes in for the finish. Wow. 3 dead. That was a perfect move by Gaimin Gladiators.
I mean, that's a little rotation you kind of dream of, right? Faceless Void just chilling. You get to come and get a Chrono. Everyone dies that was attacking your mid. And they're pushing in the tower.
Yeah.
It's going to put Celery right into their zone on the map here. That Obs Ward is just at half its life force still. Keep an eye on that Radiant jungle. Now he's going to bring the Trolls down bottom. Going to start surrounding Skitter and Snake King. Do they have anyone else who wants to join in? Oh, they're going to grab his courier.
They have level 6 on Ace. Throws it out. The boat's going to come. And will it be enough damage to take down the Veno? Not quite with Tofu in hand. Moving in with Celery. It looks like it might just at the end, but this is a lot that you're giving up. Celery will finish the TP back home. Nice rotation by Amar. And just the damage from the farm gyro.
Quinn spending a lot of time on that rotation too, running all the way down here. Unfortunately, not for anything, but does go back to a stack in his jungle, so we'll catch right back up and try and stay ahead of this gyrocopter, who is gaining some ground here. Going in for an early Chrysalis after Falcon Blade, and they try and get some control back over their jungle. Gonna find an Observer Ward here, get rid of some traps, and try and get crit on the road to level 6.
It's weird, right? Because, like, I mean, definitely it feels like they need that. If crit was able to be level 6, like, you know, even in the next minute or so, it seems like that TA is a pretty easy kill with Veno and, you know, a smoke up and any core. Like, he's going to die, but because he's kind of been hampered on this clockwork, the whole draft feels like it might be a little bit slow for the next couple minutes for Falcons.
I mean, same thing with 9 too, right?
Fair.
He's also really far behind, and he's going to have to use the defusal timing, and then the slower that is, the slower you're into that next item, where it's like an eggs or a blink. All meanwhile, Gaimin Gladiators happy to farm it up here with their Void TA. And then Kunkka doesn't really turn on until he's got the Agnums out, so.
Right.
Feeling things a little bit more passive.
To be fair, though, he's going for this Blade Mail build, and that's pretty scary. The boat, Ace, moves on in, going to connect. Quinn actually gets hit by that ulti now, and he's got to be careful. They'll pop the illusion rune and back out. He's fine.
Just Bramble just doing everything too, though. Stopping 9 from coming in and getting any sort of a counterplay with the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah.
Very annoying. Crit in the danger zone here.
Oh no, 9?
Brambles again.
Oh, jeez. And Skitter wants to run down Tofu. That's not going to be easy. The Terrorize is there. Missile goes out. Quinn's still chasing, saying, if I wanted to, I could go for you.
I think that's a good call. I think chasing there is a very good idea.
Yeah, that Blade Mill is going to be super high value in this game for Kunkka, though.
Yeah, I mean, Razor, Gyro, Veno. Everyone's having a bad time.
See if you can get to it unobstructed, and then what the next item is. Radiance is probably too greedy, but I wouldn't hate something, you know, just immediately into a BKB, pick up the shard maybe. Get that fight disruptor.
I mean, I think the Ags is also crazy good versus
yeah.
Razor and Gyro, so yeah, scoop that right up.
4,000 gold lead now at 12 minutes. And I mean, this time around, Gyro can be much more of like a fighting-oriented core. He's already got a Chrysalis built up, a Marcot. Oh, man. Boat there, Torrent to follow. Duraccio moves in. They don't even need him.
The difference, I mean, both games kind of started out similarly, where one team took a pretty quick lead and tried to shut down the enemy carry. This time, they're not ganking the carry. Like, the Gyro's down there hitting all the camps and everything, but targeting the mid, they're forcing this offlane into a bad spot.
Moves in. Snaking coming from behind. There may be in a bit too far. 9 going to start to roll. The Chrono drops. Immediately starts to hit into that Venomancer. And 9, Rolling Thunder wears out now. He wasn't able to get that much distance. Duraccio ready to chase. Crit moves in. Has to jump back and away. They have the missile on the Faceless Void. Is there any more help coming in? They move forward with Amar. And 9, they finish the job. Hook shot, chase down. Crit gets level 6 off of that. And now the Shadow Realm TP away. They only end up losing the Faceless Void, but still, it's a big one to lose.
Yeah, it felt like they could have just gotten away, but it also looked like there was maybe 2 more kills on the table there. So that's why you see Duraccio go for that play. I mean, he's a guy who likes to go for the risky option there. And that's one of those moments where you get a Duraccio, where you just went a bit too deep into the tier 1. So easy to get those rotations, the quick respawns. And that gold bonus is going to put 9 right into that Diffusal Blade. So if he can get a few more camps, farm that up, he'll finally have something that can at least get him like moving on this map right now. He's still feeling so slow.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 400 gold to go. Snaking though, level 8, by the way.
I mean, he definitely gets farm on the Veno when it comes out. And trying to get into the mech and into the Guardian Greaves as quickly as possible. Which, you know, we've talked about some of the potential damage issues that you might have on Gaimin Gladiators, you've got these supports picking up these team fight items and making them that much more tanky, really helps out a lot. Also, Pavis picked up for Clockwork in a little while. Snaking, trying to chase. Sending Quinn over there, his former teammate. But won't be able to do anything else.
Man, I feel like crit is going to be the key to this game right now.
Yeah.
Being this far behind, his hook shots are what's going to break fights up for them, because when the shard comes in on TA, the combo of just like shards and roots, like crit's really the only one who exactly like this. He's going to have to do this for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
He's the only one. Or everyone's just going to die, because they're not going to have dispels in time to deal with the chain combos and stuns that are going to come out from Gaimin Gladiators.
So you're saying that crit might be the one with 15 deaths this game?
Yeah, it's looking that way. And he's just going to hope that those deaths are going to get these cores into these defensive items, because I mean, what are they going to do, right? Like, what do you do when you get silenced by one TA trap as these Radiant heroes?
Yeah, there really isn't a great option. And X-Mark is such long range. Like, if they have vision of you, which they will because of the TA traps, you're dead. Not easy.
Defensively as well, Tofu going to be close to that Force Staff here. That's what you need versus the Clockwork. Same idea as well from Celery, of course, since you can get the Hurricane back after anyway. So that's going to make the offensive potential of crit mitigated, but again, I don't even think that's his job right now. Obviously, it'd be nice, but oh, now he's got a Kobold fighting him.
Oh, yeah. This Veno Ward's super annoying to deal with. And just keeps dropping them onto Duraccio. There is a smoke play starting to head down bottom in the direction of the gyrocopter. And it looks like they're going to connect onto him.
Oh.
Looks for the vision with the torrent, but Skitter went left. Can't connect. Now, sensing that move, the rest of Falcons get together. It's a good kill onto Gyro if they can get it, but as long as he's able to sort of keep his distance there. Wait, Duraccio? What is happening? Moves in, Quinn onto him, hook shot. Again, trying to just throw his body on the line. There is a Chronosphere still at the ready. Quinn, maybe he's gone a bit too far. He just Chronos his own team, and, well, he's probably dead anyways. Crit goes down, now 9. Goes for the jump onto Duraccio, got him caught, bounced back the other way. And 9 realizes I don't want to be here anymore.
Okay, nice job from Crit. He knows the assignment. And yeah, I think even just getting a kill's great for them. Wasn't necessarily expecting that.
What the hell? What's going on here? Snaking's out of mana.
He's exploring.
He's in trouble now. Mask of Madness in and bring down the Venom Man.
More farming space.
That's right. Ace? Just chasing Namar and bullying him all the way back.
Radiant are scanning.
You know, everybody's been building Condas recently. I want to see the Kunkka Conda.
Why? What is? No.
I think it'd be cool, man. Just that little bit of extra damage.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Well, we're going to see Ace get brought down now. We'll get a chance to throw out that boat, but...
Offensive hook shot. Let's go Crit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ugh, now you're going to get more. Looks like Tofu will get away. Ace not going to be so lucky.
This is bad for Gaimin Gladiators. I mean, they're just giving up free kills. They're not getting that much of an advantage in the farm in this moment, right? Because this is a window where they are so much stronger than Falcons, because this gyrocopter still has to build up this Aghanim Scepter before he wants to go for the BKB. So any hunt they go for is probably going to be successful, but Crit able to just turn one there kind of unexpectedly. I figured that like with multiple Force Staffs, it's going to be really hard to get little picks like that, but they're able to do it.
Yeah, Gaimin just spread a little bit too far across the map right now, it looks like.
And now they're going for another play here. There's no hook shot for another 8 seconds. A continued lockdown is a problem, though. Duraccio has a really powerful time walk, and he also has multiple TBs that could come in here. So, decision time from Gaimin Gladiators. Are you coming in? Go Power Rangers, or let them die?
that.
They're letting him die. There was no save there. Yeah, nicely done.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Good decision and a heads-up move
Fortified.
by Falcons, just to recognize no chrono, no way out of that situation. So they will be able to claim their own tier 1 tower.
Bottom tower is under attack.
The first one of the game for Falcons.
I mean, this lead is going down.
It is.
Like, despite them controlling the whole map, because of these moves that they're making on Falcons, they're cutting into it.
Well, it feels like they haven't been able to control the whole map. Like, this Veno has really been disrupting their stuff. Like, when they try and make a move, there's a clockwork hook shot in to stop the fights from happening. There's the Veno spells. You never feel good running into a Veno, particularly as a TA.
Yeah. And Quinn's also going towards the Deso too, so it's not like he just gets into the safety zone or something with this next item that he brings out. And with his eggs just about done for Skitter, the farm level is going to go through the roof. That's going to power him towards the BKB really quickly. It's like 20 gold away. And Amar's BKB is on its way.
I think the scary thing right now for Falcons is that, yes, you're starting to build back, you know, and catch back up in the lead, but you have these two supports that both feel kind of like they can become a core eventually, right? Like Celery has Force Staff and is working towards the Dragon Lance. You have that Force Staff already on Dark Willow. Can go for another luxury item with 900 gold.
You know what's the best thing about cores? They're worth more money.
That's true. You're not wrong there.
Look at Crit just holding his hook on too. There's any other target nearby.
Didn't want to spend it on anything. No, it's true. Like, I mean, that's a
I
lot of gold there.
I think they're losing. They have been losing over the last 5 minutes.
Yeah. But
Does
they are
not
still
look good.
winning.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know. Like, they're going to lose Roche now.
Yeah.
They have lost a window where they were clearly stronger and had so many advantages in these fights.
Well, this is a big window and a big moment for them. The big thing that's finished
Amplified
is the
damage
Kunkka
TA
Aghanim Scepter.
as well. Yeah.
So Scan comes out, snaking his bottom. Didn't get hit by the brambles.
He's got no mana. No mech.
It's dangerous. There's the Arcane Boots for him. Not done with Greaves yet. And they realize that they're going to have to take a fight in a little bit of a different fashion.
I wonder if they just sneak in Quinn. Like, if they know how low it is.
They don't.
There's obviously flares on the Radiant, so too dangerous.
Amplified damage still there on the TA for a little bit of duration.
All right, Duraccio, what do you got? This is a situation where he kind of has to be the first one in, unfortunately.
This area control with the wards is so annoying from the Veno.
All right, where's the flare?
Looking.
Oh, he doesn't go in the pit.
Down.
They can just take Roche. He didn't flare the pit.
Oh no, they're gonna take it. Quinn just walks in and yeah, the Deso, they get the job done. Aegis in hand and Falcons a rare flub. As we get towards the last game of the day, they end up giving up the Aegis for free and now they might lose the fight after the fact. Rachio moves on in. Amar tries to chase down Quinn. They still have Chronosphere at the ready. Can they keep control over this faceless void? Rachio has it. Just about it. No, he doesn't manage to get it. That's Aegis claimed. Can they find any more?
Just get
Amar,
outta here.
TP out. X marks. Does he get him? Oh, he didn't get it in time.
He didn't drop the chrono either.
Oh, man.
Not sure what the vision was. I think he might have seen too late.
He only
maybe.
saw it with the torrent right at the end. Yeah.
All right, that was risky. That was super dangerous. But once that flares out, then it's like, yeah, good decision. I think what the idea might have been was like, you know, try and find the person who's defending, build them up first.
Skitter.
Oh, shot's still in.
Crit tries to stop the damage from coming in. Duraccio chase though, and Chrono lands onto the gyrocopter. He's gonna go down, but they do kill Quinn. Snaking next to fall. 9 trying to do what he can, but only has one swashbuckle. Burns through the mana of Duraccio, and the rest are forced to run.
Yeah, they'll take the easy kill here onto the edge.
TP not gonna work. So delayed and strange fights happening.
Yeah, now Aegis obviously got taken away right at the fight, and then we get a second fight after that just kind of evens out. The lead stays about the same, but because they're behind, you know, you're getting a little bit more XP, a little bit more gold, and now you have a gyrocopter with eggs, and I'm sure by the time there's the next big fight, he'll probably have the BKB farmed up.
Right.
This puts a lot of pressure on the timing of the BKB from Quinn, I think.
I mean, I am curious how this is going to go as the game gets later, right? I always think about Faceless Void as that, like, be-all, end-all carry. Gyrocopter does have, like, weird things going on with the side gunner that can sometimes allow him to survive in a chrono where you might not otherwise be able to, but...
They want them to chase so bad.
Yeah, they were super ready for that.
Ooh, and the immediate smoke up. They want to go right back in here.
No chrono. Time to battle. Quinn in trouble. Where's your friends? Hookshot hit onto something else. Doesn't matter. More than enough to take down that TA.
They're going to dive right past this tower. Ooh, of course that for Tofu, but...
Shadow Realm. X marks onto crit. They have the Torrent Storm. Hitting nothing right now, but the boat comes out. Ace trying to get out of there. TP away. Manages to do it.
Crit does barely survive there. But again, Falcons clawing their way back into this one, keeping that lead small. Big rotation to slow down Quinn's BKB, and if I go back over to this gyrocopter, yep, he's a farming. And yeah, that's some great vision left behind here by Snake.
Are those double obs or were they sentries? He does the renaming one.
Oh, it actually is just double sentries. Or sorry, double ops, I mean.
Double ops, yeah. Hopefully they get a sentry down there. That'd be some nice little bit of gold for him. Celery feeling very strong in this game. Working towards Boots of Burying after finishing the full Hurricane Pike. Tofu. They spot Duraccio. He's out of mana. Yeah, nowhere to go.
I think they've lost. I think Falcons have this game, man. I feel like Gaimin Gladiators, I'm not sure what's going on, but it feels like Falcons have just got their number right now. You're definitely right about Snaking. He's really ruining a lot of these rotations. He's just like camping mid. It's feeling super awkward for them to move around. It feels like they don't quite know like what are their strengths right now inside of Gaimin Gladiators or what the plan is, and Falcons are just going nuts.
They keep these moves going, bullying them around. Tofu shows up, but just means they might be able to run after him next.
Hookshot's up. Oh, come on. Come on, Crit. I know you want this.
Disciplined play, not running after it.
All right, well. Scary times when it feels like you should be ahead and yet you're losing these team fights. So Gaimin Gladiator is going to have to reassess the situation here and play this like it's an even game because that's what it's coming down to right now. Celery continuing to play aggressive on their side of the map right next to Quinn, but Quinn actually getting hookshot here by Crit. Celery coming over to help. There's a blink out, but the friends are coming.
Yeah, Snaking moving in. They can get that slowdown. It'd be huge. Gotta run, gotta hide. Keep their eyes on him.
Yeah,
burning through the mana, TP away. Do they have anything to break it? No, they don't.
Nice recognition there.
Celery looks to be doing the same thing.
All right, big escape needed there. Lots of rotations. Unfortunately, again, now it's a 2K lead. Okay, now it's 3K. What back up? They're whittling it down, and Amar has really just fired back into this game, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
For what it looked like a struggle just to get a Mage Slayer complete, now into that BKB that's got 7 seconds left at this point, and the Manta style finished up here. So, past 25 minutes, you know, double Wraith Bands as well. Great item to use when you were a little bit behind for that value in these very important team fights as of late. I'm going to try picking up a couple new neutral items here and see if that turns the tide. Quinn with the Elven Tunic. Maybe that'll save him.
I mean, yeah, I think that it feels, you know, these types of smoke plays are the things that they're going to need to try and get back into it. Find a fight that's on their terms, because it keeps on feeling like they're just caught out around the map. Down bottom, they're ganking the Clockwork. Duraccio, are you going to chrono for this? No. Probably the right decision. Jumps inside, realizes I'm not going to get anything there. And Amar feeling good about the situation, letting them know about it.
He's drinking those milkshakes.
True enough.
Crit gonna get the Defiant Shell here, great neutral item. But, I mean, have we even had a fight with a Torrent Storm that's felt like, not really, like a fight where it's like, oh, here comes the Torrent Storm, you know, and the BKBs are just all out, right? Like for the Gyro and the Razor, and then of course Pango is like, you know, BKB anyway, so.
Yeah, they have a long window where these are still super valuable. Gyro hasn't used it once. You've got 2 uses on the Razor down to 7 seconds.
That
That'll be something else to watch for, is if they can either, you know, catch somebody out before the BKBs come out. Or
Let's see if Quinn's BKB can turn this, though. Looks like they're going to have a grab on a Quinn, or a crit. Silence up. Can he find a hook shot after?
they are not doing a lot of damage to him. That doesn't feel good when your TA is just free hitting on a support and nothing's happening.
Yeah, it's Solar Crest.
They're all up on the high ground. They jump in. 9. Maybe he's gone a bit too far. That's one of those moments where you'd love to be able to get an X onto it with Ace. I mean, I guess it's long enough duration now that it doesn't end up mattering. But Boots of Bearing done. What's feeling like a kind of like 2 1/2 cores of Enchantress and Kunkka. As Falcons move on in, take their Tormentor right at that 30-minute mark, and a pause.
Okay.
The TA trap hits it. Is
Well,
Ace looking?
Talking about the importance of BKBs, we have the latent toxicity picked up here. So that's going to be the shard that comes out for snaking, so have to keep an eye on that. If you're being a little bit too patient there with your BKB, you get tagged up and suddenly you got a problem.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point. I've been talking so much about, you know, the extra core of the Enchantress, but Snaking is very much becoming a core in his own right. Has the full Guardian Greaves done, and after wanting to get a Force Staff is thinking about a pipe.
Yeah, plus he has the Ogre Seal Totem too, so like, sometimes you get like really stagnant as Veno. It feels like you can't move in the fights. Like that's why often you see like the Blink Ags build.
Yeah.
So having that extra mobility is going to be great, even if the Clockwork's the one on your team. That left side of the scoreboard all lit up here. Ags and shards all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
As we're used to at 30 minutes at this point. Celery did get the Grove Bow. Still 68% there from Dota Plus.
Okay.
Despite the trajectory of this game, still believes.
Yeah, I mean, the graph does tell a little bit of a different story in terms of how it's been going, but we'll see over the next couple of minutes, and particularly the next Roche fight.
Yeah.
Is where a lot's going to be decided.
It's crazy they have the XP lead at this point as Falcons.
Yeah.
Scribble, scribble, scribble from Amar. He's ready to go.
Yeah, what's he trying to say there?
No. It's Razor. I feel like if Razor had a signature, it probably looks something like that.
Snaking. Found. And
The pause death doesn't count.
Yeah.
You actually get refunded the gold.
Jumps in. Chrono. Okay, double pause death. It's so strong. Hey, you know what? It was snaking the pause.
It was their pause.
Nice
That's fine.
Force Staff. It's going to keep Duraccio out of harm's way. Celery also looks like he can escape from this one.
He's still going to Sproink just in case. But,
And actually, that was an instant spawn.
yeah, popped up on the side there for a second. So Roche is back here, and both teams capable of taking it rather quickly here. But it's going to be on the Radiant side for a long time. So advantage Falcons, especially when it comes to the potentials of buybacks.
Right. The tier 1 tower was taken down earlier of Gaming, so they don't have that quick reinforce that you like to see.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Well, they're taking advantage of them moving to that side of the map at the moment, though, as Quinn starts beating in this tier 2 tower. Got some traps spread out here as well, just in case the fight breaks out.
Yeah, they just take it. Trying to rebuild that momentum slightly. Boots of Bearing, Faceless Void, after finishing the Mjolnir, queuing up the Scotty. That's kind of cool. I guess you know that eventually it's going to be Satanic for Gyro, so...
Yeah, that blade mail, right, from the Kunkka probably helping out there too, so...
Right.
Yeah, Satanic for Razor, they both had it queued up for a long time. Razor and Gyro, actually, so he's reading some minds here.
Well, this is nice. Get on in. Falcons an easy Roche take with the quick spawn. And Gaming either don't know or don't care, and now they scan, they realize it's happening, but they're going to be too late.
And you gotta have the Roche on the banner.
That's right. Still, a tier 2 tower taken in that time, and a lot of farm gained by Gaimin. Eyeing up a later stage of this match for when they want to try and contest the Roche. As Falcons smoked up. Gonna try and do a little sweeping move across the map, see if they can find anybody. Full Scotty done now.
They've done a good job of getting these bigger items for this next fight. I feel like they definitely felt it in the fights that, like, okay, we have a problem. Like, they're looking at these inventories. They're a little bit nervous about it. But, you know, the buildup is there as well for Falcons. Crit coming to this fresh Vlads. And he's got his target.
Caught, pulled back in, nowhere to go.
Damn. Dude, 9, he's on driver's ed. You see that maneuvering around those cogs?
That was nice.
Oh,
That was really
that's
good.
beautiful. Put this guy in F1. I want to see him on the track. Sometimes you see the real grief plays there from the Pango and the Clockwork, but the true beauty is that it can be used in synergy.
That's right. No, it's good. You can pair it together perfectly. I mean, he's trying to work towards that MKB on TA. Almost has it done. Those pickoffs are nice, though. And they don't have that, like, easy reset in the fight to try and, you know, get the hard save for somebody. Also, no Wind Wakers queued up yet in this game.
Oh, well, I mean, we're going to get there. Let's
Yeah, no, for
the way
sure.
this game's going.
Absolutely.
Especially if Gaimin Gladiators ever get like a firm hand on it again. Falcons, we know they love their Wind Wakers anyway, but versus a Faceless Void.
Are we getting together for a play here? No, they are still pushing out those side lanes.
Another
Trying to
smoke.
dodge.
The smokes have been very successful from Falcons.
Yeah.
So we'll see if this one follows that trend.
Amar shows mid, trying to lull them into a false sense of security. While Celery farms the triangle, we'll see if they can catch any of these heroes down here.
It's so far away, yeah.
It's Ace that they're running towards, and no, he TP's back home.
Tofu's like, I don't think they were. I'll just stick around a little while longer.
They did scan, so yeah, they are definitely going to be able to get him. Going to try and buy as much time as possible on this Dark Willow, but the last hit takes him down. There was a lot of space created. Celery, Sproink, Force Staff, TP out, hook shots there. Find and kill off this Enchantress. It's going to take him a little bit of time, but still, eventually she will be brought down. Cutting further into this gold lead.
Draccio. All right, now I've seen some issues with this thing here. We're going to be all right, though. We got Templar Assassin, right, guys? All right, we're good.
Easy.
Nobody died to the Tormentor this time.
Oh, it's Draccio that got it, actually.
Yeah, that's nice. Everyone else already scooping them up here. I think he's the last one.
Got eyes on the Satanic next for the Faceless Void. And full Satanic done on the Razor, too. Yeah, everybody's just going for the big items. But the Scotty's going to be pretty impactful. Hook shot in. Anything to save him? Control out, Force Staff trying to stay alive. BKB, Blatant Toxicity was doing its work, but now the two heroes caught in the Torrent Storm. Draccio is in a lot of trouble, needs to get away. Goes for the Time Walk, drops the Chrono, just wants to get out. Still on the leash with the Razor.
He's got jump in one.
And he gets away from 9. So when all is said and done, they managed to kill the Clockwork and get out, but it did cost a Chrono.
All right, and then of course, Aegis only a minute left though, so it is a little bit hard to just immediately try and punish this from Falcons. It puts you in a bit of a risky spot, especially when it's a high ground push at this point in the game. Quinn, no BKB though. BKB still up on Gyro and Razor. I like the fight if they want to go for it.
You mean you like the fight from...
I think for Falcons, I think GG catching them, thinking that they weren't ready.
Yeah, they're not all together. They got a little bit too comfortable, and, well, they lose one. That's just the Aegis.
Yep.
Can they find any more? Gotta be careful about this one on Razor. He gets back, trying to retreat away.
Toxicity is owning.
Yeah, there's the BKB, and now the turnaround. The link immediately canceled. Boat went out. Gotta run, gotta hide, want to get away from all these heroes. Draccio, you've gone in pretty far. Does have the jump away if he needs it. Skitter standing tall right in front of all of them with the hook shot, and the pushback crit was so ready for that one. They chase too far, never go up the hill. And now with 9 right on top of Quinn, he gets refraction off. That's enough for the moment, but can they keep this TA alive? It's really desperate. They pull him back in with the Razor. No more refraction. And that's going to be TA dead. Gone for 80 seconds. They'll glyph the wave. Does look like they'll get away with that Dark Willow, but a huge win for Falcons.
I didn't mind the jump on the gyro.
Yeah.
But I feel like maybe retreating after that would have was the play, but they feel like they, I guess, had to take a risk and wanted to go up that high ground.
Celery. Not able to quite connect there with the Sproink on the Snake King. He's taking so much damage, but everybody just alive. That's one whole rack, so they might get another one here too. They have buyback on Duraccio, but obviously you die right there. The game's over. 7 seconds until Chrono's back up again. Yeah, they just have to give up 2 racks. Now the question is, do they buy back for the third? Kunkka's up in 6. They need to buy as much time as possible with Tofu here. Gonna go for the stun play, throws out the missile. And that might be enough to get Falcons to retreat, but a huge win for them. Still, like, I mean, look at that graph.
I mean, they should be happy that the game's not over, honestly.
Look at that graph.
At this point. This is your last chance to fully regroup as Gaimin Gladiators. You have 1 racks left. Spells are back up. You've got the Chrono. This is pretty much all you got left. And it's probably going to be fighting for that next Roche.
A minute till it's capable of respawning. Yeah, I think back to that fight in the mid and, you know, the latent toxicity, how valuable that is, just wasting the BKB on Quinn. The Veno pick has been spectacular.
Yeah, Stinging's done so much. The way he's just controlled up so much of the map, too. At times where it felt like Game Gladiators were just so much stronger, but they just didn't want to go through the wards. They couldn't make the sneaky plays through the wards. Like, you compare the value that each team got out of smoke ganks, and it's not even close. I feel like Falcons had, like, 8 successful smoke ganks, and Game Gladiators had, like, 2, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, smokes plus clockwork, you know? He's doing a great job there. And, you know, I said Cret had to be the MVP. He had those saves early.
Yep.
To just back up Amara, keep him alive, let him get those firearms going, and then into this mid game, he was the one who had to initiate all of these fights. He's been absolutely fantastic. It's like, man, what a hole they crawled out of in this game.
You know, there's been a lot of talk about Pango and his abysmal win rate, 19 picks, 26%. The other hero that we could talk about in this one, Kunkka, 9 picks in this tournament, 22% win rate. Has not had the same type of success that we've seen from this hero in the past. And
oh, I see. So this isn't like the championship bowl. This is the toilet bowl. That's what you're telling me?
I mean, there's a lot of heroes that are not doing great in this tournament, in this game.
All right. Roche.
It's a quick spawn again.
Another one.
Now, here's the thing. Gaimin, they're in a better position to actually be over near the Roche pit. Is there any chance they run down there and go to check it? Like, because you're in desperation mode right now.
You are, but the waves are way too close, and there's also clockwork.
That's too much.
Duraccio.
Gotta run. Gotta run. Oh, good silence. Dude, Crit was ready.
What a save.
All right, I've never seen a TA save a teammate like that before.
He had one earlier in the game, too, actually. We did the exact same thing to Crit. He's been on point with those. And there it is, the smoke up. They push out. Now, they're going to know this is happening for Falcons, but they don't have a scan.
The call is run down this way, and who is it that's standing right in their way? Good old Snake King. Drop the wards. Be a menace.
Wait, actually, they do have one. Now they have 2 scans to the rating, actually. Oh, my goodness.
Smoke, Snake King, wanting to get close to the rest of his team. This is, for gaming, this is everything. If they want to spot into the playoffs directly and not having to play more games, you got to win here.
All right, ward goes
But
down.
look, there's creeps on the tier 4s. They got to make a move quick. You can't slow play this at all. Creeps are inside their base right now while this play is happening, and they're going to have to TP back 1. X mark to try and push it out.
That's good.
That's about as good as you can hope for here. But they see it now. They know where he's at.
All right, Crit's going to look for it.
There it is. They have a hook shot if they want it. They bought a little bit
like
more
they're just
time.
naked right now.
Smoke only still on Duraccio. Snake King shows in the wave.
All right, they're just going in.
Yeah, they got to do it. They got to do it. Where's the rocket players? They don't have anything. They're not seeing it. They see it now. Can they take this down in time? Now, while this is happening, Gyro is going for the racks. He's taking down the tier 3 towers. They might just try and break TPs. Nine runs right on in. He got bashed by Roach. Duraccio got bashed by Roach. And now the hook shot in. The clock push out. Oh, baby. They take them down. The buyback is there. Roach still alive. Amar runs into all of this. Celery got to play the core here in this one. There is not nearly enough. The tidal wave goes out, tries to push him. Celery needs it. He gets the Aegis. He got everything. I don't think it's going to matter. Quick, place the Roche banner. Make your creep strong before you die. No buyback on any of them, but he will drop the refresher for the Faceless Void.
All right, we got some tools here.
Oh, jeez.
Roshan's banner dropped here. Team, I've saved us.
Dude, I can't believe that he got Roche Bash right as they were going in with the Pango.
And the way that Ace 2 pushed them all out at the end, too,
Yeah.
to help, was pretty wild. But, you know, he did some damage on Skitter last time he was here. Racks are exposed.
Now, in all of that chaos, we'll have to see if they remember that there was the refresher shard dropped. I'm sure that they know about it, but...
I mean, he's got to wait for Quinn, right?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I feel like you need the TA damage if you're going to have any hope here.
God.
But will they have time?
Megas are claimed, and Falcons ready to go. Now, they will have Bedlam inside of the Chrono if they want to use that. Torrent lands, not easy, though, to take this fight.
There's the glyph. All right, they're going to get their chance.
Looking for it.
Quinn
Ace
will be back.
can't get the X mark off. So, yeah, they'll be able to hold on, defend against Megas, and...
Nobody picked up the banner. It's just there. Guys, anyone?
I mean, maybe they save it for when they're, you know, pushing down.
When they're
mid.
megas and in trouble?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Ace using what little gold he has just pick up a Vlad. Just something to help. Every tiny bit. Anyone got some drums? Anyone got drums gold?
They have it on Celery already. The Boots
True.
of Baron.
Right.
He's going for the Moon Shard.
What are our other value items that we need here?
Get a Bassy.
There you go. That's perfect. Just what we need this time. All right, what do we got for buybacks here? Thank you.
Legitimately
very
a buckler.
Gotcha. Not good.
God, we've seen so many of these fights where Quinn just gets jumped at the start and there's nothing he can do. But...
Oh, Dracho, see? He sees the value.
All right, he's
Oh,
500. It's actually pretty close. If they wanted to, if they can get buyback on Quinn, baiting him out and then like letting him buy back and like set up for the refresher faceless play might be the move.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh, we got a bash. That's a good one. Dark Willow gone. Jump in Chrono onto 2. Can they do it again? Meanwhile, Quinn is getting leashed, getting laced in toxicities. A couple more hits. What do they have? It's not enough. The second round, second salvo. Quinn is gone. Duraccio can only look on in dismay. Has to jump away. But wait, he got buyback. They got that kill. The kill got him buyback. Okay, there's a lot of creeps. there are a lot of creeps causing issues, and they don't have glyph, and it's just all over. It was a brilliant thought, but in the end, GG is called. Falcons gonna move on. 3 wins. Easy peasy for Falcons.
Well, continuing their streak of success.